Hi, my name is Ben Mercado, and I'm a freshman at TCU majoring in finance. I'm originally from Ontario, Canada, so coming down to Fort Worth was a big change, but I feel like it's the right one. TCU and Ely is exactly where I want to be. I've been interested in finance for a while, but it really clicked when I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Um, that book changed how I thought about money and building wealth and pushed me to actually start doing things in the real world. Through junior achievement, I managed a mock investment portfolio, and more recently, I completed JP Morgan's investment banking job simulation, where I built a DCF model and worked through a M&A deal. Investment banking is where I want to go. So my goals for TIP come down to two things. First, I want to build a real technical foundation like valuation, like mergers and acquisitions, the stuff that actually matters. Coursework has been a good start, but I know there's a gap between the classroom and the real thing, and I believe TIP is how I would close that gap. Second, I want to learn from people who are just a few steps ahead of me, upperclassmen who have already gone through recruiting and figured out what works and what doesn't work. Someone who did this last summer would know things I can't find in a textbook. And so, on the commitment side of things, finance is something I find myself thinking about all the time, not because it was assigned in a class, but because I'm genuinely curious about it. I do simulations outside of school, I follow the industry, and it doesn't feel like work. And that's how I know it's the right path. And tip, I'm not going to be the guy that coasts. I'll show up prepared, take the advice I get, and actually do something with it. So, for mentee qualities, I think it comes down to being coachable and being well prepared. When you have access to someone who just went through recruiting, the worst thing I believe you can do is waste that. A good mentee comes in with real questions, listens, and applies that feedback they get. You also have to be humble. I'm a freshman. I haven't been recruited. I haven't interned, and I don't know what I don't know. And I'm fine with that because being willing to learn from people, even just a year ahead of me, is exactly the mindset I'm bringing into this. And because of all this, TIP is exactly the opportunity I've been looking for since I got to TCU. Thank you for watching, and I hope to connect soon.